Boy Carolina Hayes, and you know, if you hearing my voice and seeing these faces you seeing on camera, is another episode of the Highest Circle. And y'all know, all week has been anniversary week, Christmas week. You know what I'm saying? Got my little brothers here. Got big sis out here in the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Got a little bit of THC in the cut too.
You know what I'm saying? We on THC with the THC. Y'all already know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? What y'all boys feel like talking about today, man?
It don't even much matter. You just it's as far as you saying the occupation, I'm gonna start my shit. That's how.
Look, in fact, we gonna start with the cities y'all niggas live in. Who wanna go first?
Man, I'm out here repping Philly, man. You know the city that's gritty. We don't sleep. They call us baby New York sometimes, but they cap and they know we got our own originality. Best cheesesteaks. All our artists hot right now, best believe, you feel me?
Shout out to Meek.
Yo, yeah, Meek
free
on top
AR
of the game right now. Nah, fuck the ab. I ain't gonna lie, he been snitching. I don't like all that.
Take my free back then.
And at the end of the day, it's just along the lines of, yeah, y'all, I ain't nobody crazy, but best believe I'm crazy. And I'm out here looking for your old lady, so y'all need to be careful, you hear me? Shit, this my last year. Philly strong, too. We broke as hell, but we strong. Best believe. When you come down there, ain't nothing but fun. It's a party everywhere you go. I recommend just starting downtown and find your way around.
You know what I'm saying? We was gonna cut the camera to this baby lungs little boy over here dying.
Yeah, I'm from that raggedy area. I was just playing, but look, Mississippi, Pauloville, you know, it's real country little town, whatever. But I be in the city when I be anywhere. So shout out to the NO. Shout out all my folks out there in the 9-year. Oh, y'all, you know, yeah, we do this. But yeah, you know, we do this. Big ass in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Back home for a little bit. Back to love.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And of course, y'all already know Carolina Hayes, Monticello Demon, 215 stand up, Patch Boys all day. Out here having fun with the fam, man.
Oh yeah, whoop! Shout out to the set 215 Patch Boys stand up.
200 blocks stand up. Shout out to Martin Street. Shout out my boy Ratchet. Yeah. Shout out KP. Shout out Pluto, all them. Evil, what's happening? Yes, we got a homeboy named Evil.
What's happening, big homie?
He get real evil on you niggas.
Crazy why y'all call that nigga evil like he it's really somebody incriminating.
Oh, that's the big dog.
That's
big homie, huh?
That's the big dog.
That's big dog.
Not for evil.
You feel me?
Play with that one is a rap for you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, we just out here, man. It's a quiet day in the hood. We on vacation, kick back, gas in the hell. You feel me?
I swear all we do
all
is
my Colombian people, y'all know. 215 baby all day, but you know what I'm saying, I'm out here in the foes right now.
On the bluff.
You know what I'm saying? We in the bluff right now. Bluff Estates, that is. You know what I'm saying? For all those not from Columbia. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this camera back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get my young boys back on here.
Yeah, though. What's the occupation looking like? I'm trying to tell y'all gotta do is throw me a topic that way. How y'all feel about Trump? I started.
Well, I mean, shoot, we could talk about the third president to get impeached, but he's still in the office.
Technically, he on impeach row right now. We
gonna call it impeach row. That's what we gonna call that. You know what I'm saying? So, how many presidents y'all been alive for, man?
Okay, let me see.
I've been alive for at least the last 4.
I must say y'all had some pretty good childhoods. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grew up in the Obama era.
We did. Oh, yeah. We definitely did do that. We grew up with a little bit of Bush.
Little bit of Bush.
You know
what I'm saying? Y'all probably call it like.
My fault. Then that's the last 3 years. We was around for the last 3.
We got Bush, Obama. Now we got Trump right now. You feel me? I'm be real though. I'm not your typical black person. You feel me? I'm gonna step on your toes. I kind of feel like Trump should be in office for this simple reason alone. Trump may be a stupid ass president. You feel me? He might say some regular stuff, but he real. His vice president, that's what you need to worry about.
Oh boy, speak on that, cause me and S Dot was talking about that when I was in the truck.
Man,
so a lot of people out here don't know Pitt's more fucked up than Trump is.
And he's very racist. He's not undercover. He's a very racist man.
Now, where everybody talk about
look at this
Trump.
special guest pop up. This shit is lit.
Oh Lord, we gotta cut the camera cause Big Bro on the scene, live and direct on the podcast. TAC the Highest Circle, King of the Foes right here. EO, tell him what's up.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Big Fendi. Big Fendi.
But nah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm in agreement with that all the way. That vice president, man, that nigga is the worst. Ain't even about just the fact that he racist. It's about the fact that he not for the people, just like the president. But the difference is he ain't for nobody but his people, and really himself, because he don't even like his people the way he do it. He one of the main ones. When you check the research, he out here doing the snitching on the rest of the office. He out here trying, I guess, keep Trump names under wrap without actually, you could say, like, giving up tape. Still passing out emails to people that don't need to know about it. I can't respect that dude at all. And for him to take office next, because that's who's next runner up.
Well, see, the way it's looking, even though they voted on the impeachment, it's not looking like Trump gonna be out of office until the next president get voted.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand, for real.
And I respect that decision.
I respect the decision because you gotta look at how far he made it.
Right.
He's already more than a year and a half into this.
So
term.
honestly, I wouldn't even call him the third president to get impeached, because the other two that got impeached actually got kicked out of office. He gonna sit there till his term over with.
He basically could play it through his term.
Get a little baby loans right here.
Yeah, I be on it. I smoke. Hey, shout out to the plug, you know what I'm saying?
We talk about some politics and he was shouting.
Shout out to the plug one time. But yeah.
We talked about that shit this morning, but that's not the point, bro. You really got that shit out, yeah. Shout out to Bubba with the Bubba gas, man. But nah, on the whole, I can't say the same as far as agreeing that Trump ain't that bad, bro. That man, I like his business mindset. I will forever tell anybody as a businessman.
Now we can argue.
I can say
you can't respect a man's business mind when he has gone bankrupt 4 times. On top of which, the so-called empire that everybody's giving him credit for was left to him by his father and grandfather.
Very much so.
Yeah, very much so.
Very much so.
I don't respect you as a businessman when
I'm talking about the way he's moving as far as office. As far as the way he conducts the business in office, I could get behind that. As far as the way he conducts his respect and his organization in office and his actual planning, I can't. It's something about you only confiding in your people and thinking you and your people are the only ones that got answers and that's gonna have that foot down and shit. No, y'all gotta get all types of approval behind that. What president don't know this? Came into his first year, his whole demeanor showed he didn't know this. But one thing I will say, as far as what he's doing with bringing in all these other businesses besides just jails, granted they building jails every day. I can't respect that. That's why.
Now that's one thing I do want to touch on, because I will agree with you on that. A lot of people are not giving Trump the credit he deserves for actually putting businesses,
right,
you know what I'm saying, in America and creating jobs for Americans. I will give him credit for that, and he has done a little bit for minorities, even though he don't really fuck with us like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, even with Obama, man, I tell people all the time, when it comes to politicians, man, you got to pick the lesser of the two evils. You know what I mean? And me personally, and I can go on record saying this, I voted for Hillary simply because I didn't want
Trump in office.
I didn't want Trump in office, and I didn't want to have to go through all this social media bullshit that we having to go through now with him being in office. Hillary,
my only problem with Hillary,
she was borderline on treason herself, just like he is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And she did it before she could even get.
Are you gonna record too?
Yeah.
We out here. Come join the discussion.
That's mine. I sat it up there and it fell. You know what I'm saying? We having a little sidebar conversations, y'all. We got Big Sis over here. You know what I'm saying? Realtor extraordinaire, Alexis King. All her information will be down in the description at the bottom. Hit her up for all your housing needs in the greater South Carolina area. We're gonna be branching out soon. You know what I'm saying? Sis, how you feel about this whole Trump situation? Because we over here speaking on how the other 2 presidents who were impeached actually got kicked out of office. Mm-hmm. The way it's looking is he's going to be there until the next president is not only elected, but put in office.
And what do I think about it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what y'all said, because mine is. Go ahead. Let me get into what y'all talking about.
I said I respect the idea because the vice president is worse, really worse for minorities and worse for the country as a whole, because he's very self-centered. Mm-hmm. He is a racist. He's been known. He's put out that he's a racist, and that's kind of hard. Like that alone, like the racial standpoint, like that's kind of hard because you live in a melting pot of a country, and for you to be racist against many kinds.
Oh, y'all forgot about me.
When you become racist against many kinds of a country that you don't own.
Hey, bro, I don't mean to make this little can to see how. Hey, don't strike this nigga Jones. It's like we forgot about. We ain't forget about you.
Y'all ain't forgot about me.
No,
we ain't forget about you.
Oh, we're here. Take this back.
Yeah, that's from where it come from. But yeah, back to what I was saying. How could you?
Well, I edit that part out.
Okay. How could you feel? How could you be racist in a country that you don't own? You came and took the country from a race, and then college on, and then when more races start coming in and doing the same thing that Americans have done, then it becomes a problem. And I don't.
I mean, let's not get it twisted. America is a country, not a race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just even though we all were born in this country,
Right.
raised in this country, different. We all different races. You can't call an American a race.
A race, right?
That's true.
So.
But if we got Trump out of office, do y'all think that's gonna solve all the problems?
No,
It's not.
It'll make
As
it
a matter of
worse.
fact, problems are going to get worse.
They're gonna
Just
get
for the
worse.
simple fact, you got to understand the impact every president leaves before they go. Every certain time period, something changed in America every term. If that president repeats a term, even through those 2 terms, the first term isn't the same as the second. Everything changes at least every 2 years. And you got to understand the impact Trump has, where we've already been having threats, and it's already been all over social media about wars and bombs being involved just because of emails he's been sending out, basically telling everybody to kiss his rear end. In a long story short, because they come in essays, it's like I can't get behind nothing he's done as far as towards helping us besides these businesses. I will forever give him props for bringing
So
us
now I'm ready.
business. She said, so now I'm ready.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm not a Trump supporter, let's be very clear. But for business purposes, it has been good. I'm going to say what everybody won't say. I love Obama. But what did Obama change for us?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, I've made that statement on the show multiple times. Like, I can't really tell you anything that I saw besides healthcare that Obama really did for
You
minorities.
okay? No,
Let's cut this real
I
quick.
mean, you know, we all love him now. Y'all let him.
Oh no,
I'm serious.
we love Obama. We love
But when
Obama.
it come down, I mean, it goes a little deeper with him because, you know, that's our first black president. But Trump has helped me out a little bit, you know. But I do think getting him out of the chair is amazing. I'm all for it. But who do we put in the chair?
Exactly.
It's so many Democrats out there that I haven't figured out who I'm trying to vote for. Now I'm feeling Bernie Sanders a little bit because he did walk with Martin Luther King in his little black history.
Look,
But
I feel that, but I'm gonna tell y'all, like I've been telling everybody. You about to say you saw the pictures from that night I cooked for Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Right.
Bernie Sanders slid through there. I couldn't get him on film that night, but he did slide through there.
See.
When you see him in person, he got some energy.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Uncle Bernie ain't got too much longer.
No, he on that, but I feel like he deserves it.
I feel like that he should be the president and should be allowed to run and operate as long as his life is still intact.
Only person I'm voting for right
But he
now,
needs a strong vice president. That's
Michelle
for sure.
Obama.
But she refuses to run.
I know it, Michelle Obama. She'd answer.
You gotta understand, if she run, especially with Bernie, first of all, I'm gonna keep it.
If she were to run, Bernie's not going to be the president. That's just a known fact. If Michelle Obama runs for president, Bernie Sanders is not going to win.
He's gonna be the vice president.
Yeah, which I would still be
still support.
perfectly comfortable with.
I
I could live in a world where Michelle Obama is my president
I could
and
live
Bernie
with
Sanders is my vice president. Like,
I feel that.
and honestly, going back to Big Sis on this one because honestly, let's think about it, guys. Black women been taking over America lately.
Real talk. We
Black
taking
women
over.
have really been taking over America lately, and I cannot say that I'm mad about it.
I'm not at all.
I think
I'm not
black-
mad at all.
Yeah. Black business as a whole, though, I think black people just trying to be a little more empowered. Like, you doing this frees you from a 9-to-5 and somebody controlling your time. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be black and alive.
I can't correctly quote Meek Mill, but the other day he tweeted and said, "In this generation, if you're not trying to be a millionaire, you might as well get out the way."
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And I'll go so far as to say, if you black and not trying to be a millionaire,
Man, if
please
you-
get out the
No,
way.
put it back here. If you black and you still live in a slave mentality, if you still holding on to our generational curses to the place where you doing how your mama used to operate, and mama working off what grandma used to operate, you ain't changed the narrative yet for the betterment of yourself and our future, which is our kids and our grandkids, then everybody need to tune in. because ultimately we got to break the generational curses and the different things that we grew up knowing that's not necessarily true, or maybe saying some of the things that we should have known when we were younger, saying it now, because I say a lot. My kids, open conversation, and sometimes you got to change that narrative. That's how I feel about it.
Spoken from a great mother in America, people.
You stupid. That's for real though.
Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't like. That's where my mind's at with it. Even though I don't have kids, like
we are so behind in time.
We are.
Now some of us we leveling up, but like if it was a race, man, we at the start line. They pretty much almost at the finish line. They own it. Like
the finish line. They in the stands watching us, wiping their faces. Like we done did this already.
So I feel like, don't get me wrong, everybody like their shoes, everybody like what they like. But if we all in the line for them Popeye sandwiches and we fighting over them Jordans, but we ain't really voting and helping whoever our next president is.
I'm sorry, I gotta cut the camera to myself for a second. Okay. Black people, if I see us save another multi-million-dollar corporation, millions of dollars in marketing ever again, I promise you I'm turning Chinese.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Trump definitely has his faults, but I
y'all, it's your boy Carolina Hayes, and what I need you to do is hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get all the updates from the highest circle. We out here, y'all see, I'm in the hood right now. We out.